And now Central Oregon's local alert weather with Katie Suniga.
A sunrise picture from this morning. Now, some areas were clear when we woke up and others had some clouds. It was just the beginning of a day that turned into what actually felt like winter. We're still basically right in the middle. We have another month and a half or so left before we get to the official start of spring. Meteorological spring just starts in a few weeks, but that official start to winter should happen soon. We've had skies like this today, definitely seeing some changes. This is the first time we've looked at our Mount Bachelor camera in several days where we have not been able to see across. You can see the fresh snow here on the trees, and it's just not quite done yet, which is great to be able to tell you that when this clears up, we have a small break, then there's more chances for us coming up in the next few days. Now, when we take a look at our future track here in just a moment, I'll show you what I'm talking about. The one thing I want to talk about first are our temperatures. There have been some of you that have been concerned about the snow hitting the ground and melting and making things a bit slick. That is a possibility with our temperatures overnight being cool, especially when we've had this cool air coming in. We talked about that system digging in with those stronger winds. So as we move through today, you can see some stronger upper level winds. On the ground itself is still very, very warm. So not as much of a chance for things to freeze and stick with the warm ground since we've had such warm days. If you saw here on your local alert future track, we have all the way until tomorrow around 4 o'clock. Most of those chances were there along the Cascades. We have a break for a bit, and this is where not all models are lining up, but there is a chance showing on Wednesday from some snow off to the east, and then again along the Cascades there. You can see that's very quick, done by the time we get to the afternoon. Then we have another break, and we go all the way into the weekend and through the weekend before we get to the next chance for some snow. That one, more models are agreeing that we could see that precipitation. Keeping my eye on those two chances that are showing up right now, and I'll let you know as we get closer if there's a good chance for some accumulation. Now, current temperatures ranging in the region from those low 30s to the mid 40s. Obviously, we're going to cool down tonight, but we do have the clouds overhead. So that means once we do that initial cool off, we level out for a bit and our temperatures drop into about the mid 20s, which is obviously below freezing, right where we should be. Look at the Lapine area. You can see that Lapine temperature right there. That is usually the warmest and the most calm area within the Lapine region, part of the region. So know that if you're in higher elevations or in some pockets there, you could see things a bit cooler. So keeping attention to what things may be like tomorrow if you're up and out the door. We have a slight warm up that happens for the next few days with our temperatures that takes us into Thursday. Then we start to see things cooling off just a bit by the time we get to Sunday, which is that next chance for precipitation I was mentioning. Right now, it's just showing at about 30%.